Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel Bold and Beautiful episode. The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, December 2 recap. Ridge fires Carter and kicks him out. Hope's news stuns Carter. Ridge plots next vengeful step. Lime and Ivy's wasted romantic implicit. Why isn't Bold and the Beautiful reuniting this couple? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Monday, December 2, reveals that Ridge Forrester pushed Carter Walton to tear up the LLC papers and get relief of his poisonous relationship with Hope Logan. Carter understood what Ridge was asking of him, but he refused to accept the alternate chance Ridge was offering. Although Ridge was turning Hope into a goat, Carter claimed this was his decision. Bone that he made willingly while clear-headed. Ridge reiterated that Hope was using Carter, but Carter argued that she loved him rather. After Ridge blustered about Carter throwing away their fellowship and his whole life for Hope, Carter suggested that Ridge criticized a Logan when anything went wrong. According to Carter, it was commodity Ridge learned from his mama. Ridge refocused out that Katie Logan was head of the PR department and mentioned his relationship with Brooke Logan too. Still, Carter acted like Brooke's superintendent position wasn't enough and argued that Brooke made better opinions when she was running Forrester Creations. Ridge was floored as he realized Carter legitimately believed he could run Forrester better than the Forresters themselves. But he advised that this preemption attempt failed and said it was time to pay the price. Ridge claimed Carter's name wasn't on the structure and called him a lovesick puppy dog who spooked of waking up alone. After Ridge said he'd formally moved on, he declared that Carter was fired and not drink there presently. Ridge told Carter to get out of his office, out of the structure, and out of his life. Once Carter walked out the door, he looked reflective and frustrated in the corridor. At the cabin on Monday's Bold and the Beautiful occasion, Hope lashed out at Brooke for going to Ridge rather of talking to her first. Now Carter could lose everything, but Brooke argued that the two of them knew the pitfalls. Although Hope allowed Carter might limit losing his fellowship with Ridge, she made a vaticination about Carter not lamenting their relationship. Hope believed in Carter and the love they participated. Brooke was hoping Steffy Forrester would come around on bringing Hope back to Forrester Creations, but that obviously wasn't going to be after this treason news. Indeed so, Hope denied that this preemption plot was vicious and defended Carter's desire to have his ideas enforced. Brooke argued that Carter shouldn't take the rejection of his ideas tete-a-tete and understood why Ridge was being conservative. Still, Hope continued to defend Carter, who was doing this for all the killers and wouldn't stop fighting for everyone. Brooke refocused out that Ridge and Steffy were no way going to trust Hope now, but Hope said perhaps they wouldn't have to. Once Hope brought up the LLC paperwork, Brooke said Ridge hired another counsel to get them out of their jam. Hope grew concerned about the consequences for Carter since he watched about Forrester Creations and was a vital part of the company. Brooke decided she'd go out on a branch and say Carter was in vital parts since she anticipated he'd been fired by now. Hope was upset at the study of Ridge taking down Carter's connection to Forrester and claimed that Ridge couldn't do that. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Carter and Ridge's conflict will escalate in the coming occurrences, so we'll bring you updates on all the twists and turns. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, December 3, Hope's news stuns Carter, Ridge plots next vengeful step. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, December 3 reveal that Hope Logan and Carter Walton will reconvene to talk about everything that's happened since they last saw each other. Of course, Hope will want to know how effects went with Ridge Forrester and will snappily learn that Brooke Logan's vaticination came true. Brooke anticipated Carter would be out of a job soon, and now Ridge has indeed fired him. Carter will give Hope updates on that and wonder how Ridge indeed set up out about the LSC preemption scheme. Hope will deliver some stunning news since she knows Brooke over here and dished to Ridge soon after. Hope will be repentant about Brooke's conduct, but Carter won't condemn her and may contend they need to concentrate on what's coming. By the time Carter addresses to Hope, he may have formally filed the LLC paperwork to press on with their preemption. Carter might admit that Ridge pushed him to leave Hope to save his job, but he refused for multiple reasons. This is Carter's choice, so he wasn't going to let Ridge make Hope a goat, nor was he going to return to accepting the status quo. While Carter tells Hope this preemption is still passing, Ridge will continue to cloud over this massive treason. Carter and Hope have really pushed Ridge too far this time. At some point, Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Steffy Forrester will be brought up to speed, so she'll cloud over Carter crossing the line and will obviously condemn Hope's influence. Justin Barber has been busy working on a way to get the Forresters out of this mess, but he may not be suitable to offer the quick fix Ridge expects. Carter seems to have the upper hand, so Justin may admit that after he learns the paperwork has been officially filed. Nonetheless, Ridge will soon compass his coming revengeful step, so that should set the stage for him to make a major move against Hope with Steffi's help. There may be some legal tactic that'll help Hope's line from ever being revived at Forrester Creations. Indeed, if Carter's on the throne. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Carter and Hope have an unwelcome surprise ahead of them, so stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful Liam and Ivy's wasted romantic implicit. Why isn't Bold and the Beautiful reuniting this couple? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that the show's wasting an occasion to put some former dears back together. When Ivy Forrester returned before this time, she incontinently threw herself at Liam Spencer and made it crystal clear that she'd like a reunion. Now that Ivy is living in Los Angeles again, there's no reason why Bold and the Beautiful can't pair her up with Liam formally more. This seems like the perfect time to put Liam back on screen for a revived love story with Ivy. But that's not presently passing. Why isn't Bold and the Beautiful moving full speed ahead on reuniting these spouses? Liam could use a plot anyway, and Ivy could stand to do further than just be a source of support for Electra Forrester. It just feels like a huge waste to let Ivy and Liam remain single when they could be busy reconnecting right now. That's especially true when you suppose about the hints that the show's been offering about the road ahead for Ivy. Since Ivy has constantly pledged to do whatever it takes to cover Electra, she could put herself in detriment's way. Ivy's commentary recently have felt portentous, so she could come Remy Price's victim down the line. It's possible Ivy will face a grim fate or at least face a sanitarium extremity. Wouldn't the emotional impact of that be heightened if Ivy had a loving mate to either mourn for her or hold surveillance by her bedside? Liam would be the ideal person to do that since the show's established that Ivy wants him back. Ivy couldn't stop allowing about Liam and told him so the last time she was in city. Liam also sounded intrigued over Ivy's moping passions and the kisses she planted, so it feels like a mistake to not have them back together or at least inching in that direction by now. Still, there's still time for the show to turn effects around. Perhaps Liam and Ivy could indeed get their love back on track in the not-too-distant future. Our prognostications point to Remy unleashing some terror and conceivably putting Ivy at threat, so maybe Liam could come to her deliverance and launch this reunion another way. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say some marvels and shakeups are brewing, so we'll bring you updates on any romantic news and other surprising developments. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.